Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on GeoGuessr and we're going to be playing this map, all the Wetherspoons. We have played this one before on this channel. Always a fun one to play, looking for Wetherspoons around the United Kingdom. If you're from the UK, you likely have been to a Wetherspoons. If you haven't, you probably still know what a Wetherspoons is. Of course, a massive pump chain in the UK. Right, let's go for this. I'm going to do it as a challenge, so you can play along as well and try and beat my score, or indeed just play along because you enjoy playing maps on GeoGuessr, of course. It doesn't always have to be a competitive thing, of course, but right, I'm going to create the challenge and then we're going to get straight on with it. So like I said, link is in the description below. Here we go then. The Bowl Bridge Wetherspoon. Okay. I have not heard of this one, but let's see if we can figure it out. I like doing it without moving initially, just to see if I can get the vibe. Always like doing that. No, it looks quite a historic town, though. Very historic town. The pub looks cool. Right, let's have a little move around then. Let's have a look. The Bold Bridge. What does this say here? Dragon Tales. I'm not sure what that says up there. It might say Tamworth. Tamworth Castle? Maybe. Maybe. It's what it looks like. I'm not saying it is that. Not sure if any of that helps. Or that, to be fair. But yeah, it looks like quite a historic town. Or especially a historic town centre with these buildings. Yeah, it's cool. It's quite a nice looking place. That bus is not helping me. It just says not in service on it. Not very useful at the moment, that bus. Yum yum. Yeah, Tamworth Station. Okay, so this is in the Midlands then. I think it might just be in the West Midlands. Right, it's not too far from Birmingham. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it must be West Midlands, that. So, yeah, let's have a look if we can find it. The Bowl Bridge comes up straight away. Yeah, we're going to get this quite quickly, actually. So, yeah, the Bowl Bridge, I think we could probably go for that. I don't really see a reason to change any more to that. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, Hannah's a little bit down there, but that's okay. We still got the perfect score. 8 yards away in Tamworth there in the Midlands. Good one to start. Very good. Next round. The Whalebone. That's a cool name for a pub. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's actually got a whalebone coming out the top there as well, by the looks of it. Yeah, pretty cool. Cool branding. Okay, let's have a look in the town then. What vibe do I get from this? It feels... Don't know, really. Don't know. Hard to say without looking too far. Downham there. Downham Funeral Service. Is this Downham Market? Could well be. I could well believe this is Downham Market. Town Hall. So that's in... I think it's in Norfolk. It might be Suffolk. I do apologise if that's incorrect. Why did I zoom away from that? That could have been vital. No, it doesn't say anything on there. I don't know why I zoomed in and then zoomed straight out on that. Okay. Nice clock there. Swan Hotel. Get him more... Yeah, actually, where we were is probably going to be the key, isn't it? There's going to be something in here that's going to give it away. Looks like an interesting place again, though. Very cool. Downham again. Yeah, I mean, that's the only place I know of called Downham is Downham Market. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and there's other places called Downham. Ah, look, Norfolk Cheese Co. That's going to be our saviour there. And actually, next door, Downham Market Nail Bar. And East Anglia, all of this is coming across now. All of the clues are coming out. And then there's a bookshop here. The old bookshop on the high street. Very cool. Okay, let's go back to the start, to the spoons. So the Whalebone in, well, it's Downham Market, which is in Norfolk. There it is. Okay, it's further north than I thought. It's nowhere near the Suffolk border, is it? It's actually probably closer to Cambridgeshire than Suffolk. Right, the Whalebone, there it is. Good. So, what are we looking at? It's a big old building, isn't it? Big, long building. I think probably there. What's this next to it? Yeah, it goes in. So, yeah, I think we're probably about there. We probably should be able to pinpoint it looking behind. Ah, we've got a street there. It's got to be that, right? Oh, actually, no. It's got to be that. It's got to be that gap. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, we're slightly off again, but we slightly improved from the last round. 7 yards on that one. Good, not bad at all. I feel like I took a little bit of time to find that. I think if someone went a different way down that street, they may have found that quicker than me. But there we go. Downham Market in Norfolk. Very good indeed. Next round, the Railway Bell. That's a cool name. That's an interesting name, isn't it? Railway Bell. Where could this be? New Barnet Leisure Centre and Library. Okay, New Barnet's in London. So is this the Midland Main Line here then? That would make a lot of sense. I thought maybe there's a railway station here. It just looks like the railway line goes past it. It should be quite easy to pinpoint, I think. I would have thought so. Depending on what line that is up there, though. I think probably the Midland Main Line. Let's go back to here. So the Railway Bell is what we can see. It doesn't have the traditional Wetherspoons look, does it? But it is a Wetherspoons. It just looks like a normal pub, which I know Wetherspoons are pubs. I'm not that dumb. Yeah, but it has a traditional pub look rather than sort of usually Wetherspoons are in more modern buildings or they convert old buildings, you know, cinemas and theatres and things. Right, let's go in. So New Barnet. Barnet's there. So New Barnet can't be too far. There we go. There's New Barnet. Yeah, New Barnet. The Railway Bell. There we go. So yeah, is that on the Midland Main Line? No, it's on the East Coast Main Line. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, cool. The Railway Bell, we're going to be right there, I think. Right on the edge. I'm not too worried because the pinpoint seems to be off anyway. So yeah, let's go for that. Cool, we've improved even further. Even further improvement. 3 yards away there in New Barnet. At the Railway Bell. Cool. Good. Right. Now, moving on then. We're inside what looks like a shopping centre. This is an interesting one. It's a photosphere, so we can't move. This could be where our score disappears. Okay. Very retro-looking shopping centre. I like to think we'd be alright in this. I like to think we'd be okay. The Atrium Cafe. Wetherspoon. Weird. Weird because I've never seen one that looks like that. It's pretty cool though. So let's have a look at this then. That is hard to read. I'm going to tilt my head to the left. Hopefully you all do as well. Trains, airport, visitor business centre, airport, Genting Arena via Skywalk. I've heard of the Genting Arena. I just can't quite picture where it is. Genting Arena. Right, maybe it will come clear when we zoom in and have a look. Tight edge. Birmingham. The Genting Arena, Birmingham. Okay. Right. Okay, that's good. Is this like part of the ball ring, maybe? I don't think it is. That would be interesting if it is. I think our score is going to be bad here because this is going to be hard to pinpoint. Okay, so the Genting Arena, or the Genting Arena, that's obviously a sponsored name. Oh my god, that is hurting my head. Just gonna make sure. I'm just gonna check in, well, Solihull, not Solihull itself. I'm gonna check at the National Exhibition Centre just to check that this isn't called the Genting Arena. I don't think it is. It's because it's pointing to the airport on that sign. It's saying via Skywalk to the Genting Arena. And then it's also then saying airport and trains. So I'm just going to check we're not in here. I can't see anywhere called the Genting Arena. I don't remember it being called that. I have been to the NEC a few times and I don't ever remember it being called the Genting Arena. But I might be wrong. Yeah, this is called Genting Hotel here. Maybe this is where we are. Maybe we're in this. That is a thought. Or maybe not in that one, because that is Resorts World Birmingham. I can't see a spoons there, which is not helping. Doesn't look like it's going to show up. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure, really. Not too sure. Maybe it's up here because there's a lot of stuff in here as well. That makes sense. Should we just go in here? It's kind of central, isn't it? Yeah, let's just go there and just be done with it. I think we're not going to be too far wrong. Let's do it. Okay, it was in there. Although it's not signposted on there. It's not listed, so that's okay. We wouldn't have got that perfectly anyway. But we only lost 6 points. I'd say that's not bad considering the large size of the NEC. But yeah, we used the clues to our advantage there. I don't think that was too bad considering it's a photosphere with, well, not too much to go on. Especially not knowing exactly where we are. Good. Right then, moving on to the final round of this. Where's that spoons? All the Wetherspoons, I guess. The Liberty Bounds. Ooh, this has got to be London, isn't it? Oh, it is. Sure it is. There is Tower Bridge. Looks like the Tower of London, actually. Yeah, the Tower of London, right at the entrance there. Oh, I didn't know there was a spoons here. That's interesting. I'm sure it's a very famous one. Yeah, look at that. The Wetherspoon Trinity Square. What a lovely location. The Liberty Bounds. Yeah, nice. Should we have a look over here? Do we know where we are? Or should we just leave it? I think we leave it. Let's go for it. So right in the centre of London here. It's down here, down here, down here. And the Liberty Bounds will be here somewhere. There it is. Cool. Where do we start? Right on the corner, I think. Or not quite on the corner. Level with the building, though. I'd say about there. We're on the road. So there. Okay, I'm quite happy to go for that. One last look around in Londinium, the capital of England, of course. In the capital. Let's do it. Yeah, nice. I'll take it. 6 yards away. 5,000 points acquired. We ended on a pretty damn good score, actually. Not a perfect score, but a very good score nonetheless. We ended right in the centre of London. Let's have a look at the results. 11 minutes 45, not a bad time at all. And we just lost those 6 points in Birmingham. So it'd be interesting to see if other people lose points on the same one, because that spoons didn't seem to be on the map. Maybe it's disappeared, maybe it's closed, or it's just not on the map because there's too much in that one area. Now let's have a look at the breakdown and the score to beat. So there we go. Quite a south round, actually. Everything was south, or Midland or the south. Very cool indeed. Let me know how you did if you challenged, and do let me know if you've ever been to any of those Wetherspoons. One of them might be your local spoons, of course. So there we go. I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there for today. Right, there we go then. Hope you all enjoyed that one. A little adventure once again around the UK to visit all the Wetherspoons. And once again, like I said last time, obviously just 5 of them. I think what we'll do is we'll leave the video there for today. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. I will catch you on another video. Take care now, and goodbye.